Okay, the graves. This movie's different. That you essentially have two female leads. So if you like to see two fairly petite girls, I mean petite by not in size because one's fairly tall, in like black tank tops and black pants run, this movie's probably right up your alley. It was done by Brian Pulido. I probably ruined his name. The guy who made Evil Ernie and Lady Death. Essentially, these two girls are kind of on like one's going away, and then of course the last name is Graves, hence the title of the Graves. One is going away, so they decide to have like a bizarre, fun-filled weekend. Include some light partying, as well as going to essentially a haunted, abandoned mining town, where they then get attacked by the crazy religious zealot rednecks. The first one is a blacksmith who they kill, and then they find two other people who kind of got like separated from each other. They then run into a guy, they flag a guy down. And I'm thinking, man, that sounds like Bill Moseley. And of course it's Bill Moseley playing the Bill Moseley role, which is crazy, psychotic redneck. He kind of psychologically tortures one of the girls. And then as they're both in the same room, one bites his nose off on the other one, then stabs him to death. They don't actually show him being stabbed. Instead it's at, camera angle on me. Scythe down. Scythe down. Scythe down. Blood spray. Blood spray. But never the knife actually going into the person. And as they try to escape, they then get captured by the rest of the rednecks, and of course, their leader, Tony Todd. Because they essentially worship the spirits of the town, but they do it in like a weird praise Jesus sort of way. I said this is kind of a bizarre movie. It's watchable for the most part, but essentially you get to see two girls with like jet black hair in tank tops and black pants running. I mean, that's like half the movie is them running from somebody. Bill Moseley puts on a great performance as crazy redneck who occasionally wears a pig nose to hunt down the two girls. Tony Todd, he almost need to be subtitled. Half his dialogue he repeats, and it's still kind of hard to figure out what is it he's saying. And it's had that weird, this is going to become a series feel to it. Because as they leave, like Skull Valley mining town, they're like, think about it. The graves, monster hunters. Then Tony Todd's dead body begins to absorb all of the random spirits and ghosts and demons from the town. And then says he's Legion. This is called like a shock-filled movie, and really it's not. You've got the ghost town element works well, because occasionally they do really bizarre sound effects, and the women actually do react to it fairly well. It's just, you can tell that this was the first movie done by a guy who writes comics for a living. Starts out in a comic shop. But they tried to almost do too much with way too small of a crew. I mean, this movie is essentially holding on these two girls, getting you to care enough about them that when they get separated and they're running and one of them falls and gets injured, or one of them injures themselves, that you actually kind of care about them having a quote-unquote familial bond. And you do kind of, but it really feels like the plot isn't going anywhere half the time. The pacing is slow. The scenes with Bill Moseley, like that middle part, from the part you see the truck show up with Bill Moseley to the part where they kill him. That's the highest point of this movie, is that center portion. The beginning isn't very good. I mean, once you get to like the blacksmith part's okay. But it's starts out so kind of bizarre, and then when they end it on the weird, like, God, the Savior came down and he made this land no longer poison, and we need unity or we're going to be scourged, sort of bizarre WTF. And then also it's like, oh, now the townspeople are killing each other because the demons are taking them over and they entirely lack unity? What? Oh, okay, Tony Todd runs in with a knife, and now he's been impaled by the other half of the staff that he used, the top part being a cross with a dagger attached to it, and the bottom part being, I guess, a spear if it ran through him so smoothly. And then I guess they leave, but he absorbs what looks like dust balls, and it's like there's flies buzzing all around, and then he becomes Legion. What? I don't know if I like this or not. The two girls, they're attractive. I'll give them that. You know, he picked two decent female leads for this. They could be sisters. It's just a lot of nothing going on. That's the best I can describe it. And if you want to see two girls with pale skin and long black hair and black tank tops running away from people, if you want to see an awesome Bill Moseley performance, I mean, this is the movie for you. If you want to see a really coherently well done movie, not so much. Not so much. It's entertaining. I mean, this is something you at least call watchable, but it's just, I don't know. It's just, I'm very ambivalent about it. I don't know if it was good. I don't know if it was bad. It was.